2. Who will win game 2? Will BONKS take it again, or will NOKAP put the fight on and come back and even the series? Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. This one's going to be a good one. This one will be a good one. So we're going to see a couple different teams. It'll be a fun time here. And we'll go from there. Okay, so on the side of NOKAP, they are Alpha Spawn. We're getting Shimo, Ragnar, Daring, and a Z52. Gotta think that Z52 wants to go to A is the initial thought because of how much he can hydro that. But we could see him elsewhere. Venezia, Moskva, Nevsky. This is a more destroyer deletion style comp in my opinion. And then Ohio, Kremlin. And then over here on the side of BONKS, Gearing, Daring, Ragnar coming in for them with the 3 DDs. And then they got Des Moines, Napoli, Nevsky, Napoli. Double Napoli coming along with Montana, Kremlin. See what goes. Now, as we look into this, I like this play here. So I saw a similar play here yesterday but done with secondary battleships by a team on this map. Send multiple ships up into B so that if anybody tries to slip into A, you can delete them. And if not, you can send the planes over to C. When NOKAP sends only one Daring in, the Daring's going to come in. And he's going to have a problem if he dives B, he's either got to sit on that island or he possibly deals with double DD, and this is not good. Ragnar, Moskva, Kremlin heading over to A. Venezia, Nevsky, Ohio heading towards C to start. Over here on the side for BONKS, you got the Des Moines, Napoli heading over towards A along with the Kremlin, and then a Montana, Nevsky, Gearing going towards C. And we'll go from here. Now, as we climb in and we look at stuff, here we go. So, Arch Zero is probably going to turn and sit on the outside of this. Now, by sitting here on the outside, his goal is to be able to deny anything getting into here, radar it completely, and keep it protected. But also, as you look at him, he's sitting there on... He's got range, and his range will take him all the way to about here, chat. And why do you say that's important? Well, as we look at it here... Any ship that wants to cut narrowly in on this gap to push forward is in a spot where they can be shot by him. Now, downsides of this position is that NOKAP is going to have plenty of shot line from Ohio and company onto him if he stays there. So you can see him backing up. We're going to watch this, see what happens. And this is the other advantage of the Daring. Daring is just going to conga line the torps down and hope that Arch Zero pokes back out. Shots going on here. We got NOKAP using the Z52 in the second position. I thought he might go, so they did take him over to C. He's going to take advantage with that nice long hydro, get in, and make sure that the cap can't be claimed. Interesting to see double DD out here at C. Not exactly where I thought it would be. Z52 takes some decent damage there. He's down to 17,000. But here come the torps from NOKAP. Looks like they're going to miss everything to start. And then let's look over here. So... this is going to be intriguing. So the Moskva of Mr. Hutz is a little further behind. The Ragnar's been spotted by Napoli, and now the Ragnar's going to have to get out of there. And first shot, 6,000 already in. Hasn't used anything yet. The right call. I'm surprised he didn't consider speed boosting. But now he's got 2 ships coming on him, and he's already taken a third of his damage. And there's the Napoli Secondaries, the thing that makes this ship such an interesting ship to take and enjoy. Under half health already. Just watch those secondaries. Addy's going to push up on him. Blackbeard has to get back. And with Mr. Hutz not in a position to assist yet, this trade is very one-sided right now. Now, NOKAP does get C, and they've got them forced pretty well away. We'll see if NOKAP's going to reposition some ships over into mid. Daring of Buddy Christ takes some damage, but he does get some damage back onto the Ragnar of Dyer. Blackbeard has gotten dark, down to 10,000 health. He's used one of his heals already as well, so that is a really rough spot. And now Mr. Hutz is here, but the advantage now is Mr. Hutz can be ready and able to push with the Kremlin if he wants. And the other advantage for them is the fact that they've got the Venezia of Denny Herdenell sitting there in a prime position to just keep smacking those cruisers in there. Napoli manages to dodge the shells coming out from the Kremlin. battleship dispersion can be very rough sometimes. Shots out from the Ohio do not quite hit him. Second set of shots here. AP from the Venezia is going to hit him 5 or 6K. Goal is to just keep him from taking that cap if you are no cap. Goal is to keep from taking that cap. Now, Napoli of Baconade is going to sit there to try to deny them any way in. We'll see what happens here as the Moskva, or as the Kremlin starts shooting him. Down to 56,000, so not a great hit. You need more than that. Addy's continuing to try to take it, and now the Venezia is working him again. He is still spotted, and the Daring's goal there is to stay and keep that man spotted without getting hurt. Smoke's up. He is not spotted right now, but he's going to take some focus fire for a while. We'll see if we get any more shots out from the Ohio before his spotter plane runs out in 30 seconds. Should get another shot. Venezia shells 1 hits, which will be enough to reset briefly, but Baconated has backed himself in, so now they got 2 ships capping. And Ragnar has had to cut all the way back out here to the edge of C1 to get out of there. So B has been taken, A is being capped, C is in the hands of N0KAP, so the points lead, which is about 20 points in favor of N0KAP, will quickly switch to the side of BONKS. While we've been talking about that, though, we did miss the Nevsky of Fratstar for Life has taken about 1/3 of its health and damage. Shots are still going out from him. They're trying to find him. The Z52 of Nib is in a spot where he's got to be very careful right now. Gearing coming back up, and that's one of those things about the gearing you use it for, is just the ability to smoke up cruisers for long periods of time. And ladies and gentlemen, there we are. We're about to see BONKS pass N0KAP in points temporarily. The other thing to watch is the fact that they've got a 60,000 health advantage. Beyond that, as we look in here, so Nevsky continuing to fire away at the enemy Nevsky of the N0KAP. Not much happening here. Now, the interesting thing is, what does N0KAP do here at A? A is such a hard nut to crack once it's taken. Usually you have to see the enemy team make a mistake to take it. But I like what N0KAP's doing here. They got the Ragnar sitting there, spamming HE down onto the Kremlin, but unfortunately he is in a position where he can get hit by the Napoli, and the Napoli smacks him. But they got the Ragnar and the Moskva, so they're in a position where they can just burn him, and the Kremlin hasn't DCP'd yet. He is using a heal. Other Kremlin of Admiral Fat Daddy's over here now, and so this is going to be interesting. Ragnar's taking a lot of damage. His heal is just about up. He's down to 1,000 health. This sap AP is just sap secondaries are just brutalizing him. And he goes down. N0KAP loses their Ragnar. Shots out onto the Napoli. He takes about 10k, but first blood goes to BONKS. And 240 points up. They are smelling the blood in the water here. They're going to look to try to finish off these over at A while just stalemating at C right now. Now, Venezia of Denny Herdnell pushing into the mid. He's going to try to get up and into a strong spot now that he has been able to smoke. We'll see. Napoli is hurting. 36,000 health. He can get smacked. Kremlin coming in with shots right here. Kremlin's shots only hit for a little bit, and Napoli's healing that up right now. But we'll see what happens. Also, these torps onto Addy. If these torps hit, that's some nice damage you're going to get. Looks like he's going to just dodge them. Yep, just dodges them. And Denny Herdnell has actually had to back out and around the island to avoid getting into a spot he couldn't fight. Baconated takes some more damage here. Not a lot, though. And the Moskva of Mr. Hutz has shots coming in from downtown from Montana. Ooh, he's lucky he's not dead there. Takes more damage than he wants. But now the Kremlin's going to try to finish him from the front. And all ricochets unless a gun was broken there, which we can't see. Nevsky of Fratstar for Life has been chunked down. 9,000 health. He's used the heal. He hasn't used the DCP, so he's going to try to back out and stay alive. And now focus is going to switch to Dyer. Dyer's up there in the middle. He is spotted. He is getting chunked by the Daring. We'll see if the Shimakaze, Nevsky, and such can get shots on him. Looks like Brady is continuing to try to finish off Fratstar for Life right now. And with Todd Howard's Radiant AI coming in, that's going to be a Hydro Daring pretty soon, which is going to put the favor on the side of BONKS with the Ragnar Daring combo. Fratstar down to 7,700 health. He does have a heal ready in 8 seconds, so he'll get some of that back. And as we look over here, Mr. Hutz has managed to heal back up to 14,000. He's got 60 seconds until he can heal again, so he has to just stay alive and hope that his angle lets him not get chunked by the Kremlin, and that tells you all you need to know about how that fight's going right now. Down to 1,000 health. He will not get off another heal before the Kremlin shoots and kills him. So Mr. Hutz will be going down soon, which will make it a 3-0 ship lead for the side of Bonks. And N0KAP is rapidly running out of areas to try to make the play. There's the Napoli of Baconated healing. Kremlin shots come out, and there's the dead Moskva, as we talked about. 450 point lead for the side of Bonks. Ragnar of Dyer is down to 15,000, but the Daring is about to get slapped, and the Daring gets killed by the Montana shells. 4 kills for Bonks, and now they're even pushing over here at C to an extent. They're looking for that Shimakaze. They're trying to blind fire him. Not fully done so yet, but they are looking. The Kremlin out back can't do anything. Admiral Fat Daddy, and Bonks is just collapsing in here on to C. Venezia getting shells sent at him. Secondaries of Napoli going on to the Ohio. There are all sorts of shots being taken. And, ooh! Oh, Des Moines finishes it, but Montana of N0KAP smacks him. That is a dead Venezia. And ladies and gentlemen, 30 seconds left in game, but I think we can call this one at this point. Bonks is going to win this series 2-0, and they are going to move on to the next round. It's all over except for the timer ticking out. Maybe, well, maybe a chance to kill Fratstar. Fratstar is the heal, though. Nope, he'll proc the heal right here, and he will not go down. And with 10 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, Bonks will win 2-0. They will be the winner of Sleeping Giant, and they will move on in the winner's bracket. And GG, well played to both teams. N0KAP still alive, going down to the loser's bracket, but can still fight their way back for a spot in the next round.